Thank you very much. Yes. So I should communicate with you? Yes. Hello, please. Please, I believe that after the presidents met, they've come to a conclusion that they would like to meet their various delegates for 1 minute. So they propose that they meet their various delegates. So the Kumasi president is outside waiting for them. So you also meet your delegates. Within 1 minute, finalize everything. Then let's get
Ephraim.
DJ. Yeah, the MP.
Yeah, I can. I'm
Because your letter head says everything, and it is here. You see it out. So the thing is what different administrations have made this year, not last year. It is not the same for you to say that last year election was different administration, different ambition. You understand?
For me, I'm very my council. And people were saying,
Thank you very much, honorable members. All right, thank you very much. House, may you be seated. We thank God that we've returned successfully, and let's make progress. So, from the feedback that I've received, as we said, we will take 2 submissions from Kumasi, 2 from Ampon, the president to speak, and that's all. That's the report that you brought back. All right. Thank you very much. So, we take 1 each, then another 1 each. Okay. So, please.
Nana.
Hello. I believe that when you went to the recess, that's what was agreed. That only the president to speak. All right. So we humbly call on His Excellency Joachim and His Excellency Watara to come, please. Humbly.
So we let His Excellency Joachim give us, and then His Excellency Ouattara, then we move. Thank you very much. Please. Please, the microphone, please. All right, House, please. Let there be order, let there be silence, let there be decorum as the President addresses us.
All right, the Chair, thank you very much. The Chair, I know whatever that is happening there is an advice from the Council, but I'll plead for your attention. I can have it, please. All right, thank you very much. So the Chair, before I speak about what happened outside, permit me to pass a few statements. So I, for instance, or for a person, have always spoken about peace. The Chair, it is rather unfortunate we are gotten here today. And I must be frank that what we are witnessing here is neither my fault, neither is it the fault of His Excellency Ouattara. But I believe that if our leaders have done due diligence, I don't think we would have been here today. I believe very well that if the necessary consultations were done and evidences provided, it would have saved us the stress. Because it looks as though someone is being radical, someone is being calm. There have been words about sacrifice. So who is not ready to sacrifice? Who has done the sacrifice? What was the sacrifice? There have been a lot of comments. Actually, I do not intend to drag us back. But what I want to say is that His Excellency Ouattara and I have always preached the same message. We are only one AAMUSTED. What interest or what benefit will it be to me if after today I am crowned the unified president and I do not have the backing of Mampo? What benefit will it do His Excellency Ouattara if after today he gets to become the unified president and does not have the support of kumasi? We are the same university. But here is the case that aside all these things and comments and whatever that has transpired, there is a way out. But it looks as though we are partners in this. But one party expects that compulsorily one party should accept. But I will not reconsider my decision. Which of course, as much as we preach democracy as young leaders, we should be able to, fine, you may be right, but if it becomes necessary for us to move forward, you fold out. But if you have taken an entrenched position that going into this, whether party B agrees or not, party B must submit to me, it makes things very difficult. The Chair, I wouldn't like to talk much, but based on our conversation outside, we advised each other that we consult our caucus on the way forward. I made a proposal to my good friend, His Excellency Ouattara, that for peace to prevail, so far as there is a way out, which is for the elections to be conducted, he should try and talk to his people, and if they consider, we go for the election, which he decided to speak to our various purposes. So as it stands now, I'm yet to hear from him, and I'll preach that probably, I know after my speech, he will come in, and whatever they decide, we'll pick it from there. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. His Excellency Ouattara.
members of the General Assembly. I think in my initial submission, I made mention that who is any leader around the world without the strength of the people behind him? Before my people came here, I made a promise to them that we are not coming here for an election, we are coming here for a General Assembly meeting. And when we went out, I appealed to them that Ouattara is not a power drunk person. If His Excellency Joachim will confirm when they came for my local assembly meeting, I made it known to the House that if I were to be a power drunk leader, I should have been His Excellency Ephraim Vice President. But then, I rejected it. But because God said it's in your destiny, it came to me. I'll do a great disservice to these people here if I should say we should vote. They have declared their stance clear and firm that they are not willing and ready to vote. And I stand with them. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, honorable members. So, looking at the remarks from our two presidents, we all could attest to the fact that we will not be making headway. And if you decide to continue, you'll be going back and forth. So, my closing remark, as I said earlier, and then His Excellency Joachim rightly said, I am of the view that we need to move forward. Of what benefits should we gain if our seat is rendered vacant? But you see, sometimes we go by convention. Sometimes we take the hard nuts. And sometimes we take decisions we don't want to take. But we've gotten to this point. There is nothing else, because I believe, and truth be told, I think it is fair enough for Kumasi to sacrifice. But the sacrifice didn't come. Hence, since we are not making progress, I therefore declare that so we dissolve the General Assembly. Can't as we speak, per constitution, you cannot go in General Assembly. You are at a crossroad. Because election have not gone on. Reps have not been selected. But we've come to a crossroad to either make or break. But we choose to break. So as the chairman, so I declare, I believe that I made that submission earlier and then we all said no. You see, in the best interest, I had wanted to take submissions, then I conclude. But we said no, we should let the president speak. And we've gotten to, other members, we've gotten to this close, as I said. To me, it pains me. I'm saddened looking at the tour His Excellency Akwete have passed through, and even me, and then I believe that this life, most of my SRC executives are not here because they are fighting with me even to today, because that sacrifice that we made. But for the betterment of unified, we are here. I believe that we couldn't make headway. And if you are to continue, we're going back and forth, and then you will not make progress. Therefore, by the power vested in me, as the chairman, Excellency Joachim, breaking protocols.
All right, the Chair, thank you very much. The Chair, my name is Joachim Jimesa. The Chair, I rise to humbly inquire from you that as much as I believe, I'm speaking to this issue because you are standing by the earlier decision not to allow anybody else to speak apart from the two presidents. Ideally, probably this would have been said by any other member, but since it's only presidents that are allowed to speak, I have to. We all can attest to the fact that GA is constituted by two different campuses. As much as we all know, the absence of one does not warrant a dissolution. So I want to inquire that in which capacity are you dissolving the General Assembly, which had earlier been constituted? And if the decision you are taking, is that the best solution? And then also to ask that, the Chair, if you could take your time and help us to make the best decision rather than the dissolution, because mind you, whatever that might happen here, as you are saying, maybe worse than what would have happened if we had continued. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, His Excellency. So that's why, His Excellency, I appeal to you. I appeal to you. It's a humble appeal. And I was begging as well. But it couldn't materialize. And you see, the reason why I said that is that the stand of you, I will not say Kumasi, but your stand. Because I made one statement that in life, it's you first. When I was taking that decision, I look at other things and people surrounding and the pressure for the betterment. So, His Excellency, your stand is we should go into voting. His Excellency Ouattara's stand is we should not go into voting. So, there is not going to be any headway if you are to continue. So, okay, His Excellency.
Thank you very much, the Chair of the House. My name is Joachim Jimesa. The Chair, I earlier made a statement that there could have been a headway. But you see, one thing you keep saying is that you have appealed to me. And I can tell you that for the past 4 to 5 hours, you have been appealing to me. And you never considered appealing to the other party, which is exactly the entrenched position that you have taken. I don't want to use the word you are being unfair to me. I earlier said it. You ambushed me by just calling me randomly to state what I'm in for. Fine, that is fair. But you see, for the past hours, it has been appealing to Joachim. But why can't we appeal to our colleagues from Mampo on that? So far as the constitution is clear, let us consider the election. Why should it be an entrenched decision that there was an earlier agreement and so Joachim has to compulsorily submit? And the Chair, I even said it earlier that you were referring to me as an individual. Of course, I think my people may be offended, but I want to apologize to them. Of course, it might be out of maybe tension. So the Chair, respectfully, if you have done a lot of the appeal to me, I think I want to humbly, I will not stand in the right position to advise the Chair. I want to humbly suggest that let's speak to our colleagues and see if they are in. So far as there is a need for an election, which is the way out. Please, colleagues from Kumasi, please. Thank you, please, colleagues. Yes, so the Chair, that is it. And let me also say that the dissolution should be reconsidered or should be thought through very well. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay, His Excellency Ouattara.
Thank you very much, the chair and the house. Respectfully, Mr. Chairman, if I want to make an appeal, and if he finds favor in you, can you hand over the mic to His Excellency Joachim so that at least we'll have some cross-examination? Please. It's not. Please. That's why it's an appeal.
So if it is, I'll put you to order. I'm allowing this because of our current situation.
Thank you, the chair. Now, before the mic gets to my brother Joachim, the Constitution says we should vote, right? Yes, please.
The chair respectfully,
opportunity.
The chair respectfully, I would have stated that I have been summoned, but for the want of the relation between my brother and I am available. But let me just put it straight that as much as I stand here, I'm entitled to my opinions, and let the record be that whatever he asks me, I may answer some, and some I may prefer not to answer. So you can proceed.
So, what are going to happen? All the questions will be directed to me.
The chair. All right, so I'll rescind my decision in cross-examining my brother. We have to cut this thing short. When it's Mampong, it is sacrifice. When it is Kumasi, it is law. The constitution that we adopted and adapted is 5 years. We're in the 6th year, so that constitution is invalid. So yes, on grounds of what are we going to vote? If you are always saying vote, vote, vote. The constitution that we are using is invalid. 2019, and you're supposed to for 5 years, and we're in the 6th year. So if you are saying we should vote because of the constitution, I am telling the constitution is not in active use. Here, that's why my CG said, let's use common sense, because if it's an offensive language, I will withdraw and apologize. Listen, brethren, which year?
All right, honourable members, thank you very much. Please, a member, please, honourable members, thank you very much. As I rightly said, honourable members, we will be going forth and back and forth. We are not going to make any headway. As I said emphatically, it's not that I'm putting Mr. President at a tight corner, but we've gotten to a point where we don't have to do an injustice to the whole number of students that we serve. We've come to a crossroad. We are not in a normal time. After here, this issue could have been resolved. But as I was saying, I was just appealing, but the appeal could not hold. And to me, and my conscience, and prosperity, and whatever thing it is, I believe the right thing to be done is not even to push our president to say something or do something he don't want. No. But it's for the fact that we are at a crossroad, and this time
we have to make sacrifice. But the sacrifice also have to come from Kuma. The reason why the president said was that if we say we don't want history, but we've had Kumasi a Mampo president for several years, and Kumasi president for several years. So, honourable members, by the power vested in me,
The chair, respectfully. The chair.
I call
The chair. The chair, I'm still.
please, we have GA members here, and we wouldn't want to go to a situation where there will be chaos. We wouldn't want that. We wouldn't want a situation where there will be chaos here. I said my view, and my point is simple. My point is there is a need for a sacrifice. It didn't come. That's my view as a chairman and the 10 SRC presidents, of which, to me, if you are to subject voting, it is highly unfair to Mampo. And since it's not coming, I propose that a member move for the adjournment of the meeting. We make progress.
The chair, respectfully, if you would allow me, please. The chair, respectfully. The chair, respectfully.
Other member.
All right, thank you very much. Yes. So the chair, thank you very much. The chair. The chair.
So, His Excellency, please.
The chair, you see, the chair, I know very well that, you see, Council, respect,
please. His Excellency, please, 1 minute.
Thank you very much. So the chair, first of all, the issue here is that I want to say it here that fine, whatever decision that the House is supposed to take should be left to the House. But the chair, I've heard you, if I'm not mistaken, on 3 different occasions instigating for a dissolution, which ideally, on best practices, shouldn't be the case. The chair will not propose that I feel GA should be dissolved and so another member should. You are probably the chair, and then also respectfully, let me remind you that the chair, let me remind you respectfully, Council.
Danny, Axi. The president is speaking. No, it's okay.
Daniel, please resume your seat. His Excellency, please conclude. Please conclude.
So, the chair.
Please, His Excellency, please conclude.
All right, thank you very much, the chair. The chair, respectfully, before I proceed, I would like my colleague, the council attorney, to just sit down. There's no need he moves out. So if you can just sit down. Yes.
Please make progress.
All right, thank you very much. So the chair, as I was saying, I want to, with all humility, the chair, I want to remind you that where you sit now, you do not have a side. But I fear your conduct may look as such. In the sense that now that we have been witnesses to the fact that you have proposed a dissolution, if the adjournment should come from the camp that is ready to move out, it looks like they are being instigated. And so the chair, I think for that one, it was a wrong thing to do.
Thank you very much, His Excellency. His Excellency, as I said rightly, your view is we should go into voting. That of Mampong, listen, I'm coming. You see, that of Mampong says they wouldn't vote. I wouldn't want us. That's why I said that. So we're looking at the way forward. And we've been on this issue for more than 2 hours. We are not making any progress. We aren't making any progress.
So,
The chair.
The house.
You see, the chair. You fine. I understand where you stand, right? But let me also say this: that I keep saying one thing. The chair, you have appealed to me. If not mistaken, it needs to be a sixth time. But the chair, have you at any point in time considered putting the appeal to Mampong, our colleagues from Mampong, to consider an election? At least.
Honourable Member, I believe that I have. Of which I've called him, if I remember, twice.
You are going, the chair, respectfully, you are going to hear where they stand.
So, Honourable Member, I have. His Excellency Nelly, the last one.
Thank you, the chair. My name is Johnson Edmond Nelly.
The chair, before my colleague comes in, the chair. Yes,
I believe I've been caught. Please let me make my statement.
Please address the chair.
Please address me.
The chair.
Thank you.
So the chair, we from Mampong campus have started to feel unsafe in the environment. And I want to put it to you on record that if anything should happen to one of our delegates, I will personally sue you and the university. So please, on grounds of this, I move that this meeting be adjourned. Thank you.
Honourable Member, the Honourable, His Excellency, please, I was calling you. Respectfully, if you can stand, respectfully. You see, irrespective of, please allow us. Respectfully. For Christ's sake, the chair is even from your campus. So speaking to the chair, pointing your pen does not even respectful, you see. So I don't want you to do that again going forward. Please don't do that, it's not done.
I came with people.
But that notwithstanding, I mean with your point, please, your point is well noted, but then you know the
Okay, thank you. Right. But then I still move for the adjournment of this meeting. Thank you.
Yeah, you have the bat. The point is what? No, he has a motion.
So please, there is a motion. His Excellency.
Thank you very much. My name is Sawan Amparo. And I really second that this meeting should be adjourned until further notice. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. His Excellency.
Respectfully, you see, as much as you seek peace, one chair. Same way, we all seek peace. The chair, the decision you are about to take, let me remind you, we have made mention of posterity several times. But the decision you are about to take to allow our colleagues from Mampong to move and second themselves for a resolution. The chair, let's be watchful. Thank you very much.
Thank you. May it have been moved and seconded. There is no counter motion. We are taking proceedings. There is no counter motion. No, I don't have to ask first. So please, other members, motion duly moved and seconded. I thereby, as power vested in me, other member, what the issue? A counter motion.
We were all here. The chair, you said, aside the president, no one is speaking. But we were all here. The news president stood up and seconded a motion, which you did not give up. Yes.
Honour member,
the chair.
Seconded. Honour member, please.
The chair.
Honour member, please.
I rise to move a counter motion. I rise to move a counter motion that the GA cannot be adjourned. Thank you.
Why? Please, why?
Because we are not back to the agenda of the day. So I move that the GA cannot be adjourned. Thank you.
Other members, other members,
If they have left, we are here. We are going to do it.
other members.
That's all respectful.
Other members,
That's all respectfully. Respectfully. The name still remains bright, so you need alcohol. That's it.
honorable, please speak.
The thing is, our brothers, my brothers from Mampo have staged the walkout. We want to find from you the chair. In your capacity as the chairman of the General Assembly, one, have you adjourned the meeting? Two, there was a counter motion that we stay. Are we hearing the counter motion? And three, it should be on record that we pick inspiration from the Parliament of Ghana. There are circumstances the minority walk out, but still business continue. That's it. Please, the decision we are taking today, I don't know whether people know the severity of the decisions we are taking today. So we want to know, have you joined the meeting? Then we can make our arguments from there. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, honorable members. Honorable members, currently as we speak, honorable members, I would have loved to continue this meeting. However, I came with the Mampo, and then they are leaving. And then I believe that if they leave, I will not be able to go back. And two, I don't feel safe here. I don't feel safe. because we aren't making progress. So I would like to kindly leave the house. Thank you very much.
So the chair has left the house.
I joined the meeting and
The chair, respectfully, before you leave, if you can just resume your seats where I speak on a few things. Thank you very much. The chair, first of all, my apologies for disrespecting you. I need not to rise up by myself. But the chair, you see, I keep reminding us, because this whole thing, we need to remind ourselves. The chair, I am not disputing the fact that you came with the delegation from Mampon, and of course, if they should leave you, you feel maybe you might not find your way out.
Nothing will happen.
But the chair, one thing I said earlier, the chair, respectfully, I would like to have your attention. So one thing I said earlier is the fact that, you see, the chair, where you stand now,
His Excellency, I've really understand you. Please.
No, the chair. If you just permit me in the next 15 seconds, I should finish. Thank you very much. The chair, you see, the chair, ideally by now I should be done with my submission, but it looks like you are being distracted. So the chair, one thing I want to say is that I want to remind us, please, colleagues, please, let me have your attention, please. So the chair, I want to once again, with all humility, remind you that where you sit, you are a judge. And as much as you might come from a family, the right thing should be done. I do not dispute the fact that you came with our colleagues from Mampo. But the chair, if you bear me witness, there have been times that you come to AAMUSTED, Kumasi alone, with no threats. You come here alone and you go back alone. And at this particular moment, I have the privilege to be the SRC president of AAMUSTED Kumasi. And mark me by my words, I want to assure you of your safety. Even if today, this evening, the bus leaves, you are safe. If you have to get to Mampo before daybreak, you will find a way out. So if it is about your safety, you don't have a problem. Now to continue with the chair, we want to say that we all know, based on best practices, you being the chair, for you to excuse the house, it needs approval from the house. And so you will not by any way pronounce that due to me being insecure, I am stepping out. It will be a gross disrespect to the house, which the chair wouldn't like to witness. So I want to plead that respectfully, as it stands now, we still have a quorum. And so let us proceed and end the meeting successfully. And then also the chair, I want to also remind you that where you are now, of course you are not a standalone. There could be a replacement at any point in time. I really submit. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. As I said rightly, I was not safe. And motion has been moved for adjournment and seconded. So Listen. We are not making headway, honorable members. Truth be told. I hereby adjourn the meeting. Thank you.
The chair, respectfully, you do not have that power.
He has the power.
And by honorable combat, let it be on record. We are live. Honorable combat, we are live. Honorable April, we are live. Let it be on record. And the chair is stepping out. And the rightful replacement is assuming the seat. And so whatever decision is taken is valid.
I've adjoined the house.
You have not adjourned the house. You have not adjourned the house.
You shouldn't say you have adjourned. You shouldn't say you have adjourned.
Hey, cancel. Shut the meeting. Close the door.
We are still here.
Decency, please, as I always say, decency requires that we listen to each other in silence.
From the beginning of the day, you cannot torment me.
Please.